Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial in camera and lens repair. And this time a colleague of mine was asking me about this AFS Nikkor DX 18 to 200 millimeter 3.5 to 5.6 SSG lens version 2 with the ED glass, and it has a loose filtering. And it is very loose. I mean, normally it should be, it would be sitting really good, but this one, well, it's quite loose actually, way too loose. And it could actually, you could, if you by accident bang into something, table or door, the ring would probably fall off. Not good. So I will just put it back on again and re-glue the screws, not with super glue, but with Loctite 222 thread lock. Don't even think of using super glue. You will never get it apart again. So I stick with the Loctite Loctite screw thread lock. Yes, so it is. Doesn't have to be a lot. And this is the purple one, which is the most the softest of all the thread locks. I mean, you could use the 243, but yeah, you could, but I stick with the other one. So by going into the screws which sit under here, you can see it's very loose, and you can actually see some of the screws in here, right there and there, and there are plenty of them around. So I need to dig out the, to lift up the front adhesive plastic cover by gently open it up, and it can be a little challenge. It's very thin, and of course it will stick to the screws. So if I can go around here, I'll just speed up the process. So now, so here you can see there is still the adhesive tape around this cover ring, one can say. So I can stick it on later on. For now, I'll just get all the screws out. Not really necessary, but well, I can just re-glue put the thread lock on the screws again. And let's see, the screw, the size of the screw, the length of the screw is quite short. In my opinion, the screws should be maybe 1 millimeter longer to get deeper into the front, the filtering. This is actually made of metal. And by the way, the ring under it will say this ring here, the barrel, the zoom barrel here, which is also made of metal, aluminium of course. So in my opinion, they have saved some money, a few bucks of money, by not having the screws long enough. So by adding a tiny amount, it will say something like that, that should be enough. And then I can just re-glue all the screws that way, and don't tighten the screws too much. Have a good feeling of, yeah, there, fine. And let's see where I started. Yeah, with the DX. Okay, you could start where you want, but of course there's no idea to, I mean, you could start with the index mark. That would also be fine, but well, now I just started at the DX mark. So, and it doesn't seem that have been any thread lock on those screws. So I think it's the lens is quite good, but I mean, you can see maybe there has been some thread lock on this screw back then, but it's a really tiny amount. And well, that's also a way of saving money in lens production. But in my opinion, it's not the best place to. So there. Don't have to over tighten the screws, because then you will have another problem. And if I can save one lens in a simple way, showing to others, that is quite easy to actually fix. So there, yeah, it's all good. And then I have this one and this one. Then I'm done. And you can see it only takes a few minutes to fix. And just the one thing. The screwdrivers has to be a JIS. It will say JIS because this is a Japanese lens. Well, it's actually made in Thailand, but no matter what, it's a Nikon lens. So and they use JIS screws. Don't think of using a Phillips screwdriver. You will, no matter what. If you tighten the screws too much, you will probably damage the screw head, not the screwdriver itself. So be aware of that. And we can just get the last out. Well, maybe we can see there at least one or two threads has some thread lock on, but it's not much. So I'm done with the last screw, and in that way you can, yeah, so there it is. And now it's back to work. Wow, not a big deal, but save some money in that way. And then I can simply put the cover ring on here and be happy with that. So there it will stick to the filter ring itself, and gently tapping on it. And no one can see this lens has actually get a new life. Instead of just throwing it away, it's not repairable, it will cost too much, and all that stuff. But you can see you can actually do it with a simple tool. I mean, it will be a screwdriver. Again, remember JIS. That's the screwdriver you will look for. And that's it. And now the lens has come back to, well, it still works, but now the filter I can put on again. So yeah, that was all from me. And thanks for watching. So see you sooner. Bye bye.